For today's video, we're going to get some gameplay with the new Blackout assault weapon. And here's what it looks like up close. You'll be able to get it from the FORTNITE llamas. And here are all of the possible perks that you can put on it. One thing I should point out is that there's a new perk in this last slot. And when it comes to elements, you'll only be able to choose between physical and fire. So these are all of the different perks you can put on it. And the perks we're going to use are crit damage, physical damage, crit rating. And you can add up to 80% bonus damage based on the percentage of your missing health. Also, reloading reduces your current health by 12.5%. And on the next enemy hit, it's going to deal between 29 and 132 base damage based on the percentage of your missing health and a 0.75 tile radius. And at the very bottom it says assault weapon black metal. Fires medium ammo in 2-round bursts, dealing moderate damage and heavy impact. And big shout out to Biscuit for giving us these maxed out blackouts. For our loadout, we're going to try it while using Skull Trooper as our commander. With the Blast from the Past team perk. And for our support team, we have Rescue Trooper Ramirez, Sledgehammer, Mainstage Quinn, Rex Jonesy, and Prehistoric Isa. And I know normally we don't use Skull Trooper Jonesy to review assault weapons.
You guys all think you're so much better than me.
Oh, Meg, that is the least fancy thing I have ever heard.
But we're going to go ahead and try him out since he's available in the FORTNITE llamas, and we also haven't used him in a while. And the mission we're going to do is this power level 132 Ride the Lightning, and long range is going to be helping us out. Alright, so I guess the first thing I should point out is that you're going to see this fire at the end of your blackout, even if you don't have the fire element on it. And I believe that's because whenever you reload on your next enemy hit, it deals damage in a 0.75 tile radius. When we reload, we get that fire at the end, which is going to cause the explosion. If we switch weapons, it goes away. So you're only going to get it when you reload it. And it looks like the fire stays until you hit something with it. I want to see how much damage our explosion deals. So we'll go ahead and kill this husk. And that's how much damage our explosion did against a power level 132 blaster. So that extra explosion is going to help you deal a little bit of extra damage. The second thing I want to point out is that with our current rolls, whenever we reload, it also reduces our current health. So right now we're at almost 299,000 health. And when we reload, it dropped down to 270,000. So reloading reduces your current health by 12.5%. What? He's sitting down for dinner with the gnome.
He got a date.
I also want to see how much damage we deal with different amounts of health. And we're going to test it against these blasters. With our health almost full, we dealt up to 150,000 damage. I also want to see how much damage we deal with half of our health missing. 177,000. Up to 227,000 that time. So yeah, the more health you're missing, the more damage you'll deal. And you'll be able to increase your damage up to 80%. I also want to see how much damage we deal against Miss Monsters. And first we're going to start off with the Smasher. It uses medium bullets. And with our current loadout, we have a total of 20 rounds in the magazine. Oh, 109. Oh, and we killed him quick. And last up, I want to try it out against this Taker. Wait, did we just do 200,000 with it? Alright, well that's what it looks like against power level 132 Miss Monsters. And here's what the fire rate looks like without any fire rate perks. And here's what the fire rate looks like using Skull Trooper. See, it's a little bit faster. And here's what the reload speed looks like without any reload speed perks. I also want to see if it pierces through shield or shield, and it doesn't look like it does. So yeah, the explosion you get from the blackout won't cause propane tanks to explode, but shooting it will. Alright, here we go, people. We got fire enemies on this first wave.
We've got a bonus in play.
Looks like most of them are coming from the southwest, but we also have some coming from the northwest. We also have 2 defenders helping us out, and they're also using the blackout. And long range, you're using it as well, right?
Yes, sir.
So everybody's using the blackout for this one. Physical blackouts, by the way, probably not the best element to use since we have fire enemies, but this is the only one we have at the moment. So I'm going to go ahead and use my first slow field. And, oh, let's go ahead and use our, what are those things called? Sub wafers as well. Increase our damage a little bit. But yeah, I think the most damage we did with the Blackout today was like 220,000, which is pretty good for assault weapons. Oh, do you need help? I got you.
Maybe. Just a little bit.
So it's actually pretty decent when it comes to damage. It's also really good when it comes to impact as well. The magazine size does seem like it's a little small compared to other assault weapons. And I think the main thing I like about it is that it shoots 2 bullets at once, which also helps you deal a little bit more damage. And I also really like how you get that little explosion every time you reload. I think the only thing I don't like is that every time you reload it takes away health. So I think I would recommend using Blast from the Past. That way, even if you do lose a large percentage of your health, you'll still have a lot of health left over. And that way you can take advantage of your increased damage perks without being really weak. Plus, I don't know if we are going to get a new team perk or not, but I heard they may come out with a new team perk that makes the black metal weapons a little more useful. As well as heroes like Willow and Joan Seabot.
30 seconds left to go.
They could also really be useful in the new dungeon mode that we're supposed to get. Let's go eat another wafer.
Take out the smasher.
But yeah, that'll do it for our first wave. Let's go ahead and repair everything and get ready for the next one.
Bonus challenge success.
All right, here we go, people. Last wave. We got water enemies on this one. We did sort of get lucky because they're basically spawning in the same spot as last time, so we didn't really have to add any more traps or anything.
Hey, help me out.
But yeah, when it comes to loadouts, Skull Trooper's really good if you want to increase the fire rate with assault weapons. Oh, we're out of ammo. Oh no.
And one here.
Yeah, I may need a little bit because I don't have that much wood either. Embarrassing.
Did you get it?
Yep, I got it.
There it
Perfect.
is.
Thank you.
Alright. Yep, no problem. Do it.
But yeah, when it comes to loadouts, you may want to go with Sledgehammer if you want to increase the amount of crit damage you deal, or Rescue Trooper Ramirez if you want to increase your overall damage with assault weapons. But we chose to go with Skull Trooper for a few reasons, because he's available in the FORTNITE llamas, and we haven't gotten gameplay with him in a while. I also really like how it increases your fire rate whenever you reload by 35%.
Oh, Ricochet.
Oh, yep, mini boss is here.
Ricochet one.
Yeah, I see that. Do you have a war cry? I'm not even losing health. Wait.
Yeah, I know. I shot it earlier and I lose. Oh my goodness.
Wait, where'd he go?
He teleported.
Where? Oh, yeah, I see it. I see it on the map.
You see him?
I'm coming for you, man. I
Yeah,
didn't
that
even
was
need to use my
weird.
slow field on him.
I'm not losing health either.
Yeah, that was
What if
weird.
it's-
I don't know what that was about.
What if this weapon's good for that though? Like it doesn't take ricochet damage.
I don't. We'll have to test that out again to confirm
Okay.
it. But that would be a really cool little perk you have. Oh, she's out of ammo. Oh my goodness. I got you.
They've got me surrounded.
So yeah, that's what the Blackout looks like against a power level 132 mini boss. We were able to kill him pretty quickly. I'm gonna go ahead and throw down my slow field since we don't need it. Yeah, let me get out of here before I die. But yeah, for those of you who have tried the Blackout, let us know what you all think about it and what kind of loadouts you all came up with and what perks you put on it. Also, let us know which black metal weapon you all would like to see next. We can either do the spear, the sniper, or the shotgun, whichever one y'all want to do. So, whichever one gets the most requests, we'll try to get some gameplay up tomorrow. And I think we'll try to stream the new Battle Royale Storm King event either sometime today or tomorrow as well. Because we had a lot of people request that we try that one out. Let's go ahead and eat another wafer. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. See how much damage we do against the Smasher. 139, not too bad.
Yeah.
So yeah, the Blackout Assault Rifle is pretty decent. I wouldn't consider it to be one of the best weapons, but I do really like how you get that little explosion every time you reload. That's probably the main thing I like about it. What do you think about it long range? You tried it for a little bit.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good. It's I like the fire rate is on here is pretty good. The damage is pretty good for me. One thing I do like is that if you are damaged pretty well, then you know, it could come in handy. You could do more damage. So you know, that one extra shot could definitely help you out.
All right, well that'll do it for our first Blackout Assault Weapon gameplay. I guess we'll go ahead and check out the rewards before we go. Alright, so wow, we got a lot of envelopes. Alright, so we got a level 4 loot chest with gold, hero XP, and an epic hero transform schematic. We also got some fire up, as well as some V-Bucks and gold for completing one of our dailies. We also got some frost up, as well as some gold for killing the mini boss, some reperk for killing mist monsters. We also got storm shards and candy, and we also got some reperk and uncommon perk up. Anyways, that'll do it for this one. Big shout out to Long Range for helping us out. Hope y'all found it useful, and thanks for watching.